The very first Beatles reunion took place a long time before the anthology sessions. It was John's death which brought together again Paul, George and Ringo to record All Those Years Ago, the first time that all three of the Beatles had worked together on the same track since I Me Mine way back in 1970. In November 1980, at around the same time that John and Yoko had released Double Fantasy, Ringo visited George's Friar Park studios to record for his next album two of George's original compositions, Rack My Brain and All Those Years Ago, plus a cover of You Belong to Me. Ringo's album Can't Fight Lightning was going to have songs from George, Paul and John on it. The sessions with John were supposed to take place in early 1981. In George's I Me Mine autobiography, he doesn't recall why Ringo passed on All Those Years Ago. Some reports suggest that Ringo didn't like the key, others that George had not finished the song. Unfortunately, the original version, reportedly with Ringo's vocals, are not in the public domain. It's believed that the song was originally recorded at a much slower tempo, so may have sounded something like this.
You had control of our smiles and our tears all those years ago.
Also present on the original November 1980 sessions were Al Cooper, who memorably laid down the organ part on Dylan's Like a Rolling Stone. Herbie Flowers, whose bass line helped propel Lou Reed's Walk on the Wild Side. And co-producer Ray Cooper, who was a key part of the Elton John band. Following John's death, George decided to rework the lyrics as a heartfelt tribute to his friend and former bandmate. He removed Ringo's original lead vocals, but crucially left the drum track. Then, in early 1981, Paul, Linda and Denny Laine visited George's Friar Park studios. Varying accounts have Paul asking George if he would contribute a guitar solo to Wanderlust, later to appear on Paul's Tug of War album. Alternative accounts have George asking Paul to add backing vocals to All Those Years Ago. Whatever transpired, in the end, this session turned into a vocal overdub for All Those Years Ago. Let's listen to those vocals isolated.
Well, they treated you like a dog, and you were the one who had made it so clear all those years ago.
We know for certain that George Martin and Geoff Emerick were also present at Friar Park because George credits them both on the liner notes for his album Somewhere in England. There are also two Polaroids, most likely taken by Linda, which show the two Georges together with Paul. Mark Lewison wrote in TuneIn how much George greatly admired John, and in the lyrics to All Those Years Ago, there can be no doubt. Living with good and bad, I always looked up to you. In the US, it was to be George's most successful single since 1973's Give Me Love, Give Me Peace on Earth, peaking at number 2, the first time that George had had a top 10 hit since then. In the UK, it was less successful, but still his most successful hit since Give Me Love, reaching number 13. George was clearly fond of this song and would go on to perform it live during his tour of Japan in 1991 and his final live concert performance at the Royal Albert Hall in 1992.
the good thing is I've been around so long now that I don't really need to have a new album to do the concert, because people haven't really got sick of my old ones yet.